1400 meters. Let loose. Bright green, sluggish about a length or so on the extreme right-hand side, is dropping out of it with Laguna Verde. On the inside, Ocean Time. There goes Profit. Muzieni. They're going to commit. There goes Profit by a length and a half. Ocean Time second. Former Gears and the Blue Silks racing away in third. Argo Alley at the paint. Green and White Silks. Miss Cool, the only fillies around them. Countdown. Grinkov's 3 around. Imposing Orange Silks to the inside. Sits 5 lengths off the leaders. At this stage, Cousin Casey with the pink cap is on the outside. 3 around. Then we drop back to Thunderstone. Royal Victories 3/4 of the way back. Bright green makes a length. Further back is Golden Prospect. Laguna Verde towards the outside. Homeward bound just on 450 meters to go. Profit taken on by Former Gear. Grinkov looms large, the white sheepskin noseband. Former Gear. Grinkov now applies pressure. Cousin Casey on the outside. Ocean Time coming inside the 300. Cousin Casey's running on it. Grinkov, Former Gear down the inside. Profit's trying to fight on, but Cousin Casey picks it up, and Cousin Casey hit the front on the outside. Royal Victory, but it's Cousin Casey for the win. Royal Victory, then came Profit. Bright green was taking off with Laguna Verde in photos. Glenn Kotson at it again for Ravi Naidu. The Vercingetorix, Cousin Casey, Grant Vanica glances to the crowd. They win by a length. The Rio Stud back in second spot. Number 9, Royal Victory. Then came Profit, Laguna Verde. Bright green, keep a close eye on this individual, was a slow 2 lengths. Inside the 300-meter marker, Cousin Casey, 3 off the right-hand side. The pink cap starts to progress. Grinkov's down the middle, Former Gear. Profit, Bright green is staying on down the inside. Royal Victory, but as they come down to the winning post, Cousin Casey and Grant Van Niekerk. Glenn Kotson, they rise to the occasion and they will take home the prize money, that first purse. Back to the studio as they hit the post.
Durban, the warmest place to be. That was the running of the Golden Horseshoe, race number 6. And I have absolute pleasure in welcoming His Worship, the Mayor, Councillor Mkolosi Kaunda, the #1 person in Iteguini. Welcome, His Worship, the Mayor, Mkolosi Kaunda. And of course, alongside him is the Vice Chairperson of Gold Circle, Mr. Sada Naidu. Sada, thanks for coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation. First up, let's have the winning groom. His name is Lindile, and he's done an outstanding job. Lindile, what a job you've done with your horse. Hearty congratulations to you, Lindile. And that's 1,000 Rand from Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. The winning groom, his name is Lindile. Next up, we'll have the winning jockey. He's already had a double on the card. He's no stranger to feature race days around the globe. His name is Grant Vanica. Grant, I just chatted to you minutes before you guys left the parade ring. You were short and sweet. You said, my horse has got a winning chance, but it all depends how things map out from the draw. Talk us through it.
Yeah, no, as you know, I was 3 wide and the race kind of didn't work in my favor, but be it so, I had a bad draw. And I managed to get cover from being 3 wide, and he was going so smoothly. even with being 3 wide, I wasn't panicking, and you know he picked him off at about the 300-meter mark. I had the race in my bag because I haven't quite asked him the serious question yet, and when I did that, he gave it to me instantly, and he's a very smart horse.
He's now 3 on the bounce. You mentioned a very smart spot. What I really liked, you're not one to get too emotional when you cross the line, but I love that salute. First time I see you doing that, this win meant a lot to you.
Yeah, no, look, when you have those bad draws and you know you have a horse that can win and it's a competitive field and you manage to pull it off, then the win is that much, it has that much more meaning to it. So it was a special win for me, and hopefully we can win the July.
Well, all the best in the next race, Grant. You got a juvenile feature, and all the best, a great ride.
Thank you so much, and to the whole Cotton team and to the lovely owners. I mean, it's fantastic. And
That's your winning memento, Grant.
thanks again to the Hollywood.
Well done. Winning jockey, Grant van Niekerk. Well done to him. Next up, let's have Glenn Kotson. Glenn's having a wonderful day at the office. Glenn, come through. The two juvenile features. This is what all the planning throughout the year, from the day they arrive in the yard, they're young horses, but you have a plan for them when you see they got ability. And obviously these two horses, Amina in the previous race and this individual, they shown you from the word go.
Look, when I saw him as a yearling, I really fell in love with him. I phoned up Ravi Nadi and I said, come on, mate, buy me a decent horse. And he said, what is it? I showed it to him. He's mad about Vercingetorix and who isn't. But what's quite important is that we bred the mother of this colt. It's Big City Life's full sister. So he's only going to get better as he goes further. I mean, this is just his minimal trip of 1400. But I'm just so pleased for Ravi. He's a really passionate man, passionate about breeding. His heart's in the right place, and you know, also they had one of the fancied horses in the July that got scratched the day before. So his partners are here with him, Pamela Isdell and her husband, just to support them. But it's absolutely amazing. Just well done to Jill Thompson. I know she'll be shouting on the couch. She couldn't make it today, but so delighted. Vercingetorix can't say anymore. To a great team that I got behind me. Thank you very much.
Early mornings, the traveling, it's all paid off, Glenn. Well done to your team. It's a feature race double with the juvenile. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well done to winning trainer, Glenn Kotson. The winning breeders, Ray Stud, well done to them. Do we have a representative for Ray Stud to come in through? Yeah, Mrs. Kotson is going to do that. She's just going to represent Ray Stud, the winning breeders. And congratulations to Jill and everybody at the yard. You want to say a few words on behalf of them?
Just to Jill, thanks so much for buying the mare from us, and fabulous to breed another champion.
Congratulations to Jill and the team at Rai Stud. They've bred a wonderful horse here, and his name is Cousin Casey. He's a son of Vercingetorix. Then the man of the moment. I've heard so much about Ravi from the time he's taken out his colors, especially from Glenn, and he's put his money where his mouth is. Let's call in Ravi Naidu. Ravi, hearty congratulations. It's the first time I get to meet you personally.
How you tease?
Very well done to yourself and your entire family who's backed you to get involved in your passion, number one, because it's not a cheap exercise to plow money into your passion, which you love so dearly. But this fellow's rewarded you today.
Absolutely, and you know, it's been a bit of a tough week. We had Zapateers due to run in the July, and of course I've asked my good friends to join me, and if they could just join across here, the Isdells, Pamela and Neville, and I thought it was just, you know, a bit of poetic justice to have them here today. They're out here for 48 hours, and we had our horse in the main race cancelled, so it's gorgeous to have them here as a consolation prize at least.
What a gesture from Ravi. If you don't know, himself and his partners were involved in Zapatellas, who was unfortunately scratched early Friday morning, but a gesture from him to share this win, which is his horse, with his partners in Zapatellas. So that's a great gesture, Ravi. And this fellow, only going from strength to strength.
Oh, we adore him, and you know, must thank Glenn. It was a interesting affair. I had left the sales. I went to a South African government school, so my French isn't great, but the saying really is, l'esprit, l'escalier. And what it means is called staircase wit, the idea that you have after you've left the meeting. So this was the idea we had after we left the meeting. I'm on my way to the airport. Glenn calls me. He says, we just got to get this horse. And you know, it's out of a mare that was a full sister to Big City Life.
Brilliant.
And so we had to get this. And I'm streaming this live as I'm sat in the plane. And Glenn gets it, a trifle north of the number that we agreed on. But it was a fantastic piece of staircase wit.
Well done, Ravi. That's your winning memento from His Worship, Mayor Inkolisi Kunda. That's a wrap of the running of Durban, the warmest place to be, Golden Horseshoe, and this year it belongs to Cousin Casey.
Bye.